Hi everyone, it's GG and I welcome you to this new video. Today we're going to talk about the best-selling smart bracelet in the world, the Xiaomi Mi Band, which is now in its 10th generation. So how does this new iteration measure up? Still with a 1.72-inch AMOLED screen with 1500 nits, 21 days of battery life, still touch, still multi-spot tracker, activity tracker, BPM, SpO₂, heart rate monitor, Bluetooth connection, and especially a ceramic finish for us. So is it still the best? Because seeing products in photos is good, but seeing them in video is better. So unleash yourself and discover all our high-tech or smartphone tests. So yes, the smart bracelet fits into a small niche for those who don't want a watch but still want a watch, a small connected watch with an activity tracker like me, to possibly wear it on the right wrist and on the left, wear a nice watch or have a small, rather discreet watch. I saw that you can also attach it around the neck. There are also clips to attach it to your belt or shoes. Since it is small and compact, you can take it almost anywhere with you. It retains all the advantages of a connected watch. It also makes a very good activity tracker. It makes a product that is rather compact, for example, for small wrists or to wear, for instance, in addition to a bracelet. So, is it still the best? Well, I thought about it on the site. It is available in black, gold, silver, or pink, or for us in a ceramic version. Yes, the case is not metal, but it is ceramic, in white ceramic with a white silicone strap. I won't hide from you that for me, it was really my favorite, where I say to myself, wow, we have a product that shines, that's high quality, that seems solid and all that. There you go. I prefer to go with this one. After all, taste and colors. In the box, we will of course find our connected bracelet with its strap, and we will have a USB cable to a proprietary magnetic connector. Let's talk a bit about the bracelet. Well, it's a proprietary bracelet, as we mentioned, but above all, once again, easy to remove. There's a small clip at the top, a small clip at the bottom. You can take it off. Moreover, you can find as many as you want on AliExpress, on Amazon. In China, there are plenty. It allows you to personalize it a bit. Because yes, we received a jewelry bracelet as a gift. Maybe they thought, yes, no, but G&G, we've already had him. He's already worn jewelry earbuds. He might have something to tell us. So they sent us this. It was really a surprise. A gift, I wasn't expecting it at all. I won't use it. It's not really my thing, you know. If I start wearing the earbuds and the bracelet, then you'll start asking me questions. Let's talk a bit about our watch. No, rather our smart bracelet. 46 by 32 by 10 millimeters. Excluding the heart rate sensor, the weight is only 15.95 grams. Once again, that's less than 16 grams. So either you will have the finish with the aluminum alloy frame, black, gold, pink, all that, or for us, the ceramic version. It's a favorite because yes, our ceramic version, well, it offers roughly the same dimensions, 47 by 23 by 10. We still have, once again, a watch that weighs, so here it weighs 23.05 grams. Once again, it is a little bit heavier, but it has the ceramic frame. Come on, with our watch, we will obviously have the accelerometer, the gyroscope, the electronic compass, the optical heart rate sensor, and especially the pulse oximeter. And especially, we will have an ambient light sensor at the front. Because yes, it is one of the first surprises when you turn on the watch, already a 1.12-inch AMOLED touchscreen. When you increase the brightness, you see, you still get a hit with its 1500 nits. The watch is still quite pretty. Well, the screen resolution is not made for watching movies at 212 by 520. Once again, you will be able to adjust the brightness either automatically or a little manually, like we did for the demo. It refreshes at 60 Hertz. Again, it's not made for watching movies. And above all, we would have liked the ultra-thin bezel, 2 millimeters and 73% screen ratio. There you go. Well, that's it. When it turns on, it's quite nice. And since it's an AMOLED screen, you can choose the always-on display. Either when you turn the watch, it lights up, or like me, for example, you say, no, but I just want the always-on display, which means it shows the time almost all the time. And when you press on the watch or the strap, I kind of mix the two, then you'll see a bit of what's displayed. This prevents the bracelet from always staying on by accident when you move it. What you want to know is the time. And when you have a notification, you press it and it lights up. It's well contained. Well, when we slide our watch a bit, if we slide up, we have access to either statistics, training, activity, state run, BPM, vitality, SpO₂, sleep, stress, weather, alarm, settings, and more, even more than the settings. When you slide down, you access the notifications. So all the notifications you've received. Once again, it gives you a quick preview to know if you need to pull out your phone or not. Then when you slide left or right, since we almost reached the same menu, we have the quick menu, which is quite handy, especially for switching to night mode. I really like that. To find your phone, again, adjust the lamp, and especially if you even want to use it as a flashlight, all the settings for the display, the always on display, all that. And actually, after when you slide, you will have access to activities. It's very readable. The BPM, the weather, the sleep. Wait, when you hold down on it, you can customize. If you say, yes, but I just want the SpO₂ or to control the music, there you go. You can set up a little bit of everything you want. Well, the big takeaway from all this is that everything is super readable. It's easy. It just works. They're on their 10th generation, you know. You slide, you have the menus. It's not too complicated. It's clear. It's translated into good French. The screen is incredible. You realize that you actually have all the functions you need and no superfluous functions that you'll never use. Yeah, well, our watch is obviously made for health. We'll have the beats per minute, the SpO₂. So you should know that I hadn't activated the SpO₂ in the app. You really need an app to set everything up all the time. Otherwise, you don't have the data it displays. The sports mode, 150 sports modes, including the most popular ones. And then when you go down more, you can customize all that. But generally, you'll easily find what suits you. It must be admitted that your smartwatch with the number of steps, calories, BPM, SpO₂, it will mainly serve you for that. I would have really loved all the customizable screens in the watch. So already, when you go through the watch line, that there are plenty of screens. That's really great. Then you'll notice that when you slide on a menu, a wallpaper you like, you can set it and personalize that wallpaper again if you don't like the colors. That's really great. So inside, they already had some very nice, really great ones, and I managed to find my happiness, and I won't even hide from you that afterwards, if you go on the app and you see everything there is and everything there is to download, it will drive you crazy. Now, regarding the battery, they announced a lithium polymer battery of 233 milliamp hours. They announced up to 21 days in standard mode. That's the big strength of these smart bracelets. Notification, a bit of sport, is 20 days, even a month for the more economical. 9 days with always on display. Again, if you use 9 days in intensive mode, well, once again, it's not bad. Or there you go, you have the essentials. The recharge time is 1 hour with the proprietary connector.
Imagine you charge for 1 hour.
And you can go. Me, I'm at 15, 20 days easily because I just use it for notifications. I don't do sports with it at all. So just the notifications that beep ring and I display the time. And still, you see, I always use the always on display, so I consume even less. You can last a month easily. Come on, our watch is obviously IP68, resistant to 5 ATM or 50 meters. At the same time, it is a unibody with magnetic charging. You're all set. You can wash, go in the snow, water, do sports, take a bath, all that. There you go. As for the app, we will have the My Fitness app. Obviously, this app is a bit tried and tested now. So inside, we will have health. When you click on health, the BPM, the SpO₂, sleep, all the settings, that's when I realized that the SpO₂ wasn't activated. Anyway, there you go. So you can set all that like this. Afterwards, you will also have the sports modes. There you will find your summary, so you don't need your phone. You'll have tracking and everything a bit on it. Well, you'll be able to adjust the device a little, and it's there when you go into the device, you can go into the settings, either the notifications you want to receive, or possibly, well, you forgot like me to set the SpO₂ or sleep or reminder, or connect it with other applications and all. Finally, you'll easily find your life in there. Well, it's still quite readable. You can see they have some experience. And that was pretty good. And then the last one is your settings, your weight. There's a lot of stuff in there. And it's true that if you have the app, use the My Fitness app, you won't feel out of place. Well, our watch is obviously in Bluetooth 5.4 to connect with your phone and all. I use it with an iPhone. There's no problem. Once again, you see, when I'm a bit too far, it unpairs. When I get closer, it pairs. I receive notifications and everything. In short, it really matches what I was expecting from a smart bracelet. That is to say, it doesn't do a lot more things that I wouldn't use. Well, on the positive side, I would have thought the watch, it's still top notch. It's incredible.
It's super high quality.
The finish, the ceramic finish, it's high quality, it's full, the stuff. The AMOLED screen, when you turn it on right away, 1500 nits, it pops. You turn it up all the way and everything, you still see, we still have a nice watch, especially the possibility to use the always on display for those who want to use it as a classic watch, to always have a little time in monochrome, in black and white, to display a little bit. The sports modes, there's everything you want. The BPM, once again, if you're interested in doing that. The SpO₂, sleep, step count, calories, and all that. Basically everything you can expect. Customization with many bracelets. Either you put on jewelry bracelets. There are black ones, white ones, braided ones, metal ones, and all that. Plus, since we're not with Apple, you can find them on AliExpress for almost nothing. There are even packs of bracelets and everything. You will really be able to change them quite easily. The app is really comprehensive, you know. Once again, you can easily find your way around. It has everything I want. I managed to set everything up quite easily. It was good. And then, as a final positive point, as some would say, Xiaomi is life. Well, the only negative point, we could say that our watch has gained weight due to inflation, due to always having to add new sensors. Because once again, every year, we have the new next generation sensor. So inevitably, well,
It's a bit like a car, you know?
cars are worth more than they were before. If we take the price of the watch, then on their official site and on Amazon, they are the same price. It is €49.99. We're far from the 20, 30 bucks from 10 years ago. But at the same time, we're far from 10 years ago and everything has become much more expensive. So less than 50 bucks, it's clear that for that price, you can start getting watches. But those who want a watch, buy yourself a watch. However, there are many others who say at the same time, me, a watch, I don't really like it. Personally, I would be on the team that puts the watch on the right and left, and I would wear a nice watch. That way I have my nice watch, but at the same time, I count my steps, receive notifications and everything. I set it to always on display so it doesn't bother me, and at the same time, it knows how I sleep and all that. It allows for a health mode while still having a beautiful watch, because one might say yes, but at 50 bucks, you start to have a bit of choice. I also saw it available on AliExpress for €46.49. So I'm going to say to myself, but AliExpress, what? So I checked, it's really Xiaomi official store, France,
So here it's really to save $3, huh?
€3.50. Oh, maybe it's better to get it on Amazon for €3.50, as Amazon's guarantees might be a bit more effective. But we're still around 50 bucks. I think it's a bit more expensive for the ceramic version if you want to copy me and buy the ceramic version. So it has its price, yes. Is it justified? It remains one of the best smart bracelets with the screen, the functions, and it's an update. If you already have the 7, 8, or 9 in my band, like many other brands don't change, it doesn't bring much. However, if like me, you have an old my band and you want a new one, especially in ceramic, I am heavy, but I love it. If you really want a new Mi Band, or if you want to take the plunge by telling yourself, he might be a little bit right, it could be useful as a compliment and all, in that case, this 10th version is incredible. Come on, tell me in the comments, what do you think about this Xiaomi Mi Band disc? Do you think this Mi Band remains the benchmark for smart bracelets? Do you find it too expensive, not expensive enough? In terms of features, do you think it's really good? Are smart bracelets your thing? Or do you prefer watches? Or do you prefer nothing at all? There you go. Let me know directly in the comments. I read all the comments and try to reply to all the comments. Because once again, it's good for SEO. As your mother would say, you don't miss a thing. So don't hesitate to prove her right by clicking over there on my logo. Normally next week I have something in preparation that should really please you. We're going to try to post a video once a week every Sunday on the secondary channel. Plus we're going to try to post a lot more on the, not less but better, on the main channel. Subscribe to GLG Review and GLG Video so you don't miss my upcoming videos. Especially GLG video, since the next one might be the week after. Well, you'll see a little bit. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for stopping by. It was a pleasure. I wish you all a good day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Keep your spirits up. And above all, stay open. Of course, I really like you. I'll see you next week on GLG Video and in a few days on GLG Review.
You should go see. You won't be disappointed.